My name is Dr. Dina, PerezNeira, and I am a licensed clinical psychologist. And today we're going to be talking about anxiety and its management. Anxiety is an emotion that arises from the uncertain and unpredictable. Our assessment that it is something that we don't have the tools to deal with. And under normal circumstances, up to one third of the United States population suffers at least one panic attack in their lifetime. However, today, with the COVID-19 pandemic, this is exacerbated and even at much higher levels. So, medications for anxiety, known as anxiolytics, have unpleasant side effects, and when we stop their use, we experience the symptoms at times even more severe. There are chemical reasons for that, of course, and unless we learn to develop the tools for managing anxiety and eliminating the symptoms, they will return whenever we are under stress or facing uncertain circumstances. So, management techniques can offer us relief from the worry and anxiety in a few weeks, which is about the same time that some medications take to have some effect. We worry because worrying makes us feel as if we're doing something about what we fear. There is no benefit to go into fear. Fear actually weakens our immune system. But being in charge or feeling at peace strengthens our immune system. And this is an opportunity, if we choose, that life is providing us to become healthier and to go inside ourselves and find the purpose and meaning of certain things. So let's move on to the four skills that we need to manage anxiety. Now, the first one is to accept anxiety. We know that anxiety is a normal emotion. Then let's accept it. Don't resist it, but actually invite it and ride the symptoms. The knot in the stomach, the fast heart beating, the moist in your hands, the dry mouth, the sense of doom. And you can remind yourself, of course I am anxious. Of course, everyone is feeling like this, and it is normal. It is normal. So proceed to observe the physical symptoms without getting sucked in with them. Rather, remember that, and keep in mind that emotions last for 90 seconds and then they die down unless we foster them and we feed them. Then they can last for much, much longer, right? But we don't want that. We actually want it to stop. So just observing the symptoms and letting them die. The next of our strategies is to breathe, because control breathing is the most direct way into our parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of calming us down and calming down and normalizing all of our body functions and systems. So the way that we do it is that we inhale at the count of 5, and then we hold it for 3 seconds to observe the space between inhaling and exhaling. And then we exhale at the count of 8. So again, remember, it is inhale 5, hold it 3, and exhale at the count of 8. Shall we do it together today? So let's see. I do the counting, you do the work. Okay, so inhale at the count of 5 and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and hold it for 1, and 2, and 3. And exhale at 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Wonderful. All right, let's do it a second time. Let's inhale at the count of 5, hold it for 3, and exhale at 8. I do the counting. Inhale at 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Excellent. Okay, so let's do it one last time at the count of 1, inhaling 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Hold it 1, and 2, and 3. Exhale 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. We did it 3 times. 3 is a set. We would want you to practice this all day if possible, or as often as you can during the day, so that when you need it, your parasympathetic nervous system is trained and it will be able to respond immediately at demand. So that if you are feeling nervous, anxious, or just unsettled, when you do your breathing, you will become calm and in control because you're working with your parasympathetic nervous system that is already trained. But you don't have to wait until it is trained to feel and experience the effects. You can start now. Okay. Our the third of our strategies is to remind ourselves that you take risks every single day, even just getting out of bed. You are actually thinking and trusting that you will be there for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and whatever else that the day will be expecting you to have, right? Like whatever activity that you have planned for the day or expect to meet, you you trust that you will be there. That's uncertain. We don't know, but you think so. You trust that. So that means that you already possess what it takes to manage any uncertain situation. Just remind yourself that you are already tolerating uncertainty. And at this moment, you already know how to do it. And breathe. Lastly, the fourth tool for today, our fourth strategy, is to take charge. Get in control. When we face an uncertainty is and we fear it, is because we don't know what it is. We feel like at the mercy of the winds. The antidote to this is to actually take charge, get some control. And if you do, then you're not at the mercy of it any longer because you are actually actively taking part in the solution or the control of the situation. It is not uncertain anymore. It is actually something that you can do and feel empowered. So let's empower ourselves. Practice what the health authorities are recommending us to stay healthy. Keep a cool, quiet mind. Maintain social distance and wear a mask. Don't get it, don't give it. Practice breathing, meditation, and or prayer. And wash your hands often. Now, trust that something good is going to happen. We just don't know yet what it is. But there is something good coming. So, to recap, our four strategies to manage anxiety are: the first one is to actually accept anxiety. Don't avoid it, invite it, and write the symptoms. Don't feed them, just let them die down. The second is to practice control breathing, doing 5-3-8. The fourth is to remind yourself that you already have the skills that you possess to manage anxiety based on uncertainty and unpredictability. And fourth, empower yourself. Take control. Now, I am hoping that you will be practicing. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Until the next time.